Hey guys, back with another one. So initially we were supposed to go live at 11, but I got a little tired, so I tried to take a cat nap, and I said try to take a cat nap because
Yeah.
but I didn't quite take a cat nap because when I got into bed, I couldn't really go into a nap. But I still took a light nap or whatever. I just got up and now we're here. You know what I'm saying? I think that I'm taking this supplement called ashwagandha, and it has ashwagandha and pepper in it. And they say it's good to take for multiple, reasons, and it's, natural. But that's the only thing I've been taking different. And I think that I need to take that at night as my night supplement more than my day supplement because it's making me tired. So I'm going to end up doing that going forward, not take it in the morning, take it at night so we don't run into this problem because I had things that I had lined up for us today and I'm going to try to get through a lot of it. And whatever I don't get over, get through. I said get over that too. I'll do it tomorrow. That's just how I look at it. But I want to say shout out to all my mods that have been coming through the chat. Again, you're not obligated to stay on those lives that I'm doing right now. But just to come through, holla. And if you have, to leave a second later, that's to be respected. But just the goal is I'm trying to get 100 likes, even before the live stream starts, so that it can help me out. You know what I'm saying? And I do expect my mods to be at the circus lives like these because this is where I met you at and this is what entertained you. But I'm just really grateful for my mods that come through, and literally be holding me down like all through the whole live that I'm doing, and it's kind of boring right now, so thank you. So Cutie Pie in the building, Calvin in the building, Toy in the building, Crafty Fees in the building. Let me see. Natanya's in the building. How you doing, sweetie? Chef Sky's in the building. Toys in the building. It says Shamaka Wells is in the building. Hey, Toby. Hey, sis. How you doing? What's happening, beautiful people? Busy this past few days. Happy Thursday to all you guys. Yes, very busy, Toby. You already know, sis. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Genty. Good afternoon. Yes, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Just want to make sure I'm acknowledging everybody in the chat. Hey, Coco, how you doing, sis? Hey, Calvin, what's going on? Emma, how are you? So we're all in the building. So, anyways, make sure y'all hit the like button. But so last night when I was going to bed, it was kind of late for me, anyways. I saw 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 talking to Clue, and they were talking in a friendly manner, and it was really nice to hear, 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 giving Clue the game. Now I was supposed to put that up earlier, but I have to edit it. I can't just slap it up. We all know that I can't because I have to make sure I take out any profanities or whatever so that I don't have to hear it from YouTube. But yeah, he was on live with Clue, giving Clue the game, changing up the script. Like I said, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. You'll definitely start to see who the problem is, who's been the problem all along, and they'll stick out like a sore thumb because when you don't see anybody changing in the right direction, moving forward in their life, and everybody else around them is moving forward and changing things positively in their life to better their life and people around them, then that's when it'll start hitting us who we need to reevaluate and who we need to respect. You know what I'm saying? Who, like they're reinventing the wheel, and they're trying to, do things better. I really think that Tommy the Gossip is tired of the same old. And he's respecting the audience and the vision that the audience has for, this sector. And the audience is tired of this comatose drama that we, as a community, expect people to stick in and listen to on a day-to-day basis, that people are basically truly saying that they're not going to be doing going forward. And Tommy understands it. I understand it. And if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same results. And I don't want the same results, and Tommy don't want the same results. So we got to switch up the program, and that's what we're doing. We're switching up the program. So I had saw him, helping Clue, telling Clue what he needs to do, what platforms he needs to be on, to get to the bag. He also was trying to help him. I guess he pinned his Cash App because he was, strapped for cash per usual, and he was trying to help him get a couple of dollars for his pocket, so he pinned this comment with the Cash App, and Tommy was helping him get up some donations last night or whatever. And I just remember before I went to sleep earlier that day, only one that I heard, with the drama was Alvo. And right now he's not going in on Shamar. He's going in on Tommy the Gossip. But again, the reason why he's going to stay on going and flip-flop and going on Tommy the Gossip is because Tommy's where Alvo wants to be. And Alvo's never going to be where he needs to be, because like I just told you, if a person keeps continuously doing the same thing, they're going to get the same results. And this is a pattern of behavior with Alvo, that he keeps doing the same raggedy, drawn out things, and he keeps getting the same raggedy, drawn out results. And he's not trying to change any of what he's doing because he thinks what he's doing is on like popcorn, but it's not. You feel what I'm saying? It says, I'm new to the channel. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tanya. How are you, sweetie? Welcome. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notification bell's on, optional. Thank you for joining. Let me not say join for to be like, ooh, she got a cult going on over there. All right, let me get down here. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not ignoring anybody. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Manifest. Fantastic Thursday. Yes, it is. What is the temperature where you guys are at? And and another thing too, a lot of you guys were reaching out to me surprisingly the last couple of days, and I still haven't got the link. I'm gonna have to get the link from Lynn for his YouTube channel, the new one that he created. He created a new YouTube the day we went and did that live, that same day. So sometimes those new channels just don't pop up. You know what I'm saying? It says, to all the beautiful people, Mars. Thank you, Jessica. Let me see. Trying to just keep up with these comments, because if I don't, it's a wrap for me. So I'm gonna let's go over here and play the last video that I saw this clown do. So I'm gonna go over to his channel. But yeah, when I saw it yesterday, I just shook my head, because I said to myself, nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't know how to reinvent the wheel for any change, because that's all they know. All right, here we go. Start here. No, I said I'm gonna start at the beginning of this so you can hear the rant, because the rant is real. The struggle is real.
I'm bored. I feel like reading. Yep, me on my way. Ooh. I'm just ready to start reading. No.
Here we go, right here. Dude's a weirdo.
Toilet tissue in my house. One thing about it, you big, lazy, credible hog, nasty bunny with no bundles underneath it. You go live every day looking like a crunchy, musty munchkin, worrying about me and what I got going on. You so hyped into talk about Alvo ain't nobody, but yeah, you talk about me to nobody every day. I go live, count down, because I can do that. I can count up and count down and still pop my shit. Y'all be like, y'all, that goes to show y'all live off what I do. You live off what I do, Booka Bad. You talk about something, the girls don't move to I said.
If margarine mouth, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe this is not butter on his teeth. If he's gonna start cussing, I'm not gonna play this whole thing anyways, but I just want you to listen to how everybody around him is changing, but poor Alvo, poor dusty, dry, overcooked from that liver, cooking them inside out, is still sounding and doing the same behaviors. That's what we're here to hear. He's never going to change. This boy is full of mess, drama. But if he's going to cuss one or two more times, we're going to definitely pull the video. But because he ain't rocking me to sleep. But he's just a mess.
What you heard say? Oh, you were smart. Tell me, you called me to try to use me. But yet you told the people I use you. You prove a point every day. You prove that Alvo's not lying. You be thinking that you be reading, but really you be contradicting, you be backpedaling, and anybody with a real heart, anybody that's real, they'll know that you a liar. So the fact that you can lie and still have supporters, then you is that girl. Because everybody hate me because they say I'm a liar. They hate me because they say I use you. But you say I use people every day. You use Messy Dog to go on a show and to talk about Shamar. You try to use me to go on a show to embarrass me, and I ain't go for it. So you're the user. You a fat, nasty manipulator looking like Credible Hawk in that muscle shirt with that bunny with no bundles underneath it. You keep on talking about you going to court and you the judge, but yet you're not getting what it's supposed to. You keep on talking about something, everybody showing bank statements, but what the money is, the money, what time you show us the money? It took you 3 years to spend $850 on the bed set. If it was only $850, why you ain't do it 3 years? Tell me, you go live every day with your Chucky wig and you just graduated to a couple inches. You said that Kayla got 5 inches of hair. You know how long 5 inches is? 5 inches is very long. You should have said 5 centimeters, you lazy, cheesy, uneducated, big back. You uneducated. You be the same one that sit on here and talk about some. Don't talk about my son. Don't talk about my son, but just talk about Kayla kid. Tell me, you backpedal and you go against everything that you claim that you stand for. But tell me, you don't stand for much, you big back. You talk about Shamar cuddling with his dog, but yeah, you cuddling with your dog too. You talk about some, oh, I rather cuddle with a dog steady bringing a stranger inside my home, but I was a stranger that you brought inside your home and offered to be in a fake relationship with. You was offering strangers inside your home a couple of years ago for $50. You don't remember every time the bloggers posted you when you was trying to go out of town and sell booty? You don't remember the time when you was on live begging for money? Tell me, please don't think you better than everybody. You talk about something, we got a lot going on in September. Alvo going to share and Shamar finna be homeless. Why does that make you so happy? You reap what you sow. You thinking that, oh, it's going to just be Alvo and Shamar going down. You're going to go down too, Booker, but the same way you claim karma here, everybody for how they did you, it's going to get you too. Because it's 3 years later, boo-boo, why you still mad at me? You talk about something, my skin falling off the bone, but you can't leave my name alone, you big, hungry, lazy, elephant back, nasty, hippo, Gary snorting bitch. And I'm going to stop.
One more, we're out of here with his cussing. But now listen to how he sounds, because to me, I feel like I haven't been gone. And I think we only missed one live, but I feel like we missed like a week's worth of lives, because I just feel like I went on to a video and I feel like, oh, maybe this is the wrong video. Maybe this is not the last video I saw, but it is. This is a video from 24 hours ago. See, he's saying the same thing. That's because he needs to switch up the content. It's getting old. Now, you guys might not see my vision, and it can be discouraging to me, my own vision, but it gets greater later. Trust and believe. Whether you see my vision or not, my vision is going to work, and I'm going to be able to spread my wings and fly away and take my organic supporters with me, the ones that were here from day one. And we're going to be talking about other topics. But I bet you, put a 1 in the chat, Alvo will still be in this sector talking about this same topic until, you know, he just disappears. That's what's going to end up happening. He's going to end up hiding under a rock eventually from embarrassment that, you know, things just dwindled off, and we won't hear from him until he reinvents himself.
Comparing you to Gary Coleman, because I know he's flipping in that box to be compared to a lousy father. You talk about some. You told Kayla how to money. You showing everybody how to scam their supporters.
I know.
So you keep on talking about, I'm telling the girls how to make money. I'm telling the girls how to make a check. Why you got to make a check off of belittling people and being rude to people and being mean to people and using people? But yeah, you the same person that claimed that everybody use you.
Now, if y'all notice, I haven't been putting in that much work lately. Haven't been even slapping up as many videos as I normally do. Whether they do well or not, I still put them up. It's my content. Whether you look at it or not, I got a view. Don't make a difference how many I got. I still got that point across to whoever decided to click on that video. But, excuse me. But because he doesn't have any content, nobody's coming for Alvo. The last couple of days, at least, he has not really been up here running his mouth. He hasn't had too much to talk about. And this is why he's refraining from talking about certain things, because he doesn't have anything to talk about. No one's coming for him. No one's looking for Alvo. Alvo is played.
When everybody did you wrong. Tell me tonight, you just pulled me a lesson. It don't matter about who right. It matter about where your platform at. So the fact I got 420 people watching and I ain't at 400 likes, you right, Tommy. It don't matter about who telling the truth. It matters about who platform is the strongest. Who supporters really gonna support? Because at the end of the day, he literally sit here and show y'all every day that he's a user. Like, he literally just went live and said, I made Messy Dog do this. I made Messy Dog do that. But he mad at me because he said I used him. But Shamar took his man. He's a user and he's a liar. He sat on here and told y'all my furniture got repoed, and then he said my furniture got repoed. How my furniture got repoed? My furniture right here. I just don't want to cam up. I don't have to cam.
No, you told us in a video, put it in the title, that your furniture got taken. That's sad that you lie so much you can't even keep up with your own lies. That's really sad, Alvo. You're a narcissist. You manipulate people. I bet you your viewers that were looking at this were even defending that Tommy said it and not you first. You were the first one to say your furniture was taken. And I remember that a couple of days ago.
Cam up. If I want to cam up, I'm going to cam up. If I don't want to cam up, I'm going to cam down. Y'all always in my business worrying about what I got going on. Tell me, you talk about something, I never go viral without you talking about me. Tell me, I go way more viral than you. Tell me, you got this on the internet. I get real stuff outside my name. You talk about something, God bless you with this. Tell me, let me teach you something real quick. It's biblical. God don't bless no mess. So anything messy, anything that you're doing negative, that's not God blessing you, baby. That's the devil. I'm so tired of you and sometimes me, us keep on using God and our shenanigans. God bless me. God didn't bless you to be negative and spread hatred. He not blessed you with it. That's the devil. That's the devil, boo. Because there's plenty of times I didn't mention you or Shamar went viral. You said I don't go viral without you mentioning me. I didn't mention you here. I went viral. You said I don't go viral without mentioning you. I just posted this picture 6 days ago. I went viral. I didn't mention you or Shamar. It got 7,000 likes, 10,000 shares. I didn't mention your name. I ain't mention your fame. Tell me I don't need you. I never need you. Why would I need you to go live and talk about me and degrade me as who I am? You just went live and said Kayla don't like gay people, but yeah, you wanted me to go do an interview with Selena Davis, and she just degrade black gay men every day, which is me. I'm a black gay man. So you basically said
I didn't get to this point of the video, and because I was maybe 10 minutes in or whatever. Because at first, the beginning part of his video, he was cammed up. And then I was scrolled to when he cammed up. Now I haven't even been talking about him because I've been on my vision. And like I said, my vision ain't where it needs to be right now. But I'm not focused on content like that. I got up here today and I'm gonna do a live later. And maybe I'll get to a video that I said I was gonna put up. But if I don't get to that video, oh well, this is his content for today. I'm talking about him right now. So that's giving him something to talk about. But yesterday you was not thought about or talked about. So why are you bringing me into the equation? Because I'm going to say this again. I was not interested or trying to at all interview. You're black. I can't believe that your teeth are yellow. Okay. And not butter. So you need to get over yourself. You really do. It's getting played now.
Saying it's cool for us to do it, but when a woman do it, it's wrong. But yeah, you wanted me to do it with a woman that disrespects me every day. Tell me you know better than nobody else. You a user. You a user just like I'm a user. You a user just like Shamar user. You keep on trying to play this sympathy role. At the end of the day, you're right. I do sound like a broken record. And I'm glad you said that. You keep going live saying the same thing. Yeah, I'm keep telling the people how I don't like you. And the fact that I'm keep saying the same thing and everybody keeps saying I use you, that means they hear me. So now that means they don't care. It just depends on platforms. So therefore, at the end of the day, I said my story. Y'all know that he's a liar. And y'all see that he's really the manipulator and the user. He literally manipulate people and use people. He just sat there and said he hid the tissue inside his car. As what human being gonna hide tissue? Why you just ain't be a grown man and say, y'all, everybody provide their own tissue. If y'all can't, because if you would have told me about tissue, I would have bought tissue. I got so much tissue in my apartment. I got so much tissue right here, and I don't even have a job. And you keep saying I was selling my butt to old men. Tell me, what old man did I ever talk to?
Yep, it's always
I never talk to no old man.
Right,
I don't even talk to old men. I get young, handsome, beautiful men. So it's just like you lie on my name all the time. Because if you had proof of me talking to old men, you would have been showed them, been told them I never talked to no old man. Only old man I did a fake relationship with was you. You and Shamar the only old men. Because everybody I talk to be 2-3 years older than me. You are a liar. You don't do nothing but lie to these people every day. Yes, I do OnlyFans. If they look at my Twitter, they would see that. You a liar, bro. And it's funny to me. At first, I used to get on here and be so mad, but it's so funny to me, right? Yeah, because he get like, come on now, old men, all these old men running trains on me, and yet you won't got the video. You got
talking about turning himself in. I don't honestly think, and this is my opinion, I don't think he's going to turn himself in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. For whoever forgot to hit the like button, please support the channel. It's free, and hit the like button. Dislikes are welcome. I don't think he's going to turn himself in. If you think he's going to turn himself in, put a Y in the chat. I'm really eager to see how many Ys I'm going to see that believe that he's going to turn himself in on September 12th.
Got the video everything else, but don't got the video these old men running trains on me. Like, you're delusional and you're obsessed.
This dude is.
You and all them old women that watch you. They claim they don't watch me, but with somebody, yeah, tell me he been live for the last couple of days. They took his furniture. Why would they take my furniture? You talking about something he don't make $3,000. If he making $3,000, why he on live begging? Cause I want to, cause I can. If I want to beg, I'm gonna beg. I can beg. Cause I ain't making the money that I make. Matter of fact, you're right. I'm broke. Matter of fact, my furniture did get repoed. I ain't got my furniture. My furniture got repoed, and I'm broke, and I need some money. And I'm finna start begging now because I'm finna pay my CashApp, my Apple Pay, because I need to make some money. Because you absolutely right.
Hey, Frederica. He twisted up what Tommy said when Tommy reached out to him about he wanted me to interview him and Alvo. Alvo made it seem like Tommy the Gossip reached out to him for me for an interview. I don't want to have an interview with him. Alvo can't hold water. What would I interview that clown for? Why would I be that hard up to interview that clown for? His mouth tells on himself. He's told us everything. He's an open book. I openly know he's a liar. I openly know he begs. I openly know he'll do anything for $1 or clout, even sleep with Shamar. What do I need to interview him for? Answer the question, somebody. Somebody answer the question. Because it makes no sense to me.
Right, I am broke. But Tommy, I'm so tired of you. I wish you take all this time that you doing investing to be a negative person than being a father. And I'm glad you said that since everybody else talking about that they're not talking about your son, they talk about the parenting. Then you turned around and said, F all that. You're not talking about the parenting, you talking about the kids who gonna whoop you. Tommy, you are a nasty, ignorant, no good, big, nasty heifer. You really sat on this live and basically told the people you don't give a damn, you a nasty person, and you can be nasty, and as long as people be nasty to you, then that's where the problem come in there. So if nobody can sit there and realize who you for the big bad that you is, if nobody can realize you for the ugly stepsister that was under the sea with the little mermaid, the little big nasty lady that was under the sea with on Arrow, whatever her name was, if nobody can really see that you her, then that just on them, Booker Butt. That just on them. That just on them. You are nasty and you need help. Like when I was sitting there watching you on that live, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like this the first time I actually laughed at you. Like I laughed and I was like, bro, I feel so bad for this man. Like I really feel so bad. This man thought he was winning because he had like 1,500 views, and he was up there talking about how he used people and how he make people do this and make people do that. The same people that he said used him and did him dirty. So Tommy, Tommy, I know you like to read. I like to read, but let's stop reading real quick, Tommy. Y'all, let's go ahead and get to 400 likes. Let me start reading real quick. Tommy, let's talk logical. I want to have a grown man conversation with you. You ever sat here and think that maybe the people that did you wrong because of the things that you was doing them, the way that you manipulated them, the way that you made them feel, and then when they respond, the way that you reacted and blamed them for their response? Did you ever think about that, Tommy? See, Tommy, sometimes when people say things about you, you know what you got to do, Tommy, for real? You got to sit back and listen before you react. You got to ask yourself, what made me react in this way? What made me press that live button and felt like I had to read Alvo, I had to read Shamar, I had to read Kayla? Did they say something that triggered me? Did they say something that was true? Did they say something that brought up past traumas? Tommy, you just like the rest of us. When somebody says something that triggers us, when somebody says something that brings up a memory.
Yeah, I had to take that down because, again, if I listen too long to the mess that Alvo is spewing out here on social media, I feel as though I have to go back to the video and make sure that that was from 24 hours ago because it sounds the same. It sounds the same. Happy Thursday, fried chicken. It sounds the same. How she degrades you. I'm lost and confused. It's the pressure. The dude has got issues. He needs to reinvent the wheel. I know it's hard. I mean, I was looking on Big Go, and there's this put a Y in the chat if you guys heard of Big Go. Also put a Y in the chat if you heard of Dre Baby, and I think he's starting not to be entertaining because he's being dramatic with it now, but he's like one of the biggest hosts on Big O, and he's on TikTok now because I think he wants to have a better audience, because sometimes your audiences, you want to bring your followers that you've gained from the audience, the kind of content that you do, but you want to leave the ones that really don't support you back there, like on Big O, for an example, because people can drain you. Audiences can drain you. Like me, I stay around. I do this content for my organic supporters, people who have subscribed to my channel. They rock with me, have from day one of meeting me and subscribing to my channel. Some of them are my supporters and my mods. They rock with me. But for the other percentage, I could take them or leave them. So Dre is trying to get his foot into the door of TikTok, and he's saying it's not easy to, transport his audience from Big O over to TikTok. Some of his audience is not ready to leave Big O. They're afraid it's going to get boring over at TikTok, even though they're really going over there to see Dre, not TikTok. And I think the same thing with Alvo. Once Alvo reinvents the wheel, he's afraid that he's going to be forgotten about. You can't always worry about that. You just have to go forward, move forward like I'm doing. I got, if I'm lucky, maybe 10 people at a time watching me on this new content I'm doing, or 9 or 8 or 7. It varies. But do I care? Nope. Because it's better than 0 views. And I know as long as I'm consistent, I'm going to get to where I need to get to. And I know that the reward of feeling discouraged, there is a better reward at the end of that. So that's what keeps me going and being consistent. And as crazy as it looks what I'm doing, because a year ago I saw someone I was subscribed to, they were doing the same thing I was doing. And I thought it was crazy because I didn't understand the vision. But a year later, and she started at 200,000. She had about 200,000 subscribers. And 5 months later, I happened to go back to her channel. It had been a while. She's been doing this a total of maybe about 12 or 11 months. But I haven't been at her channel in like 5 months. I went back and she gave her milestone from January, the beginning of 2025. She was at 200,000 subscribers. Now she's at 500,000 subscribers extra on top of the 200,000. So she's over 700,000 subscribers in 5 months. She has obtained 500,000. That's 500,000 subscribers from switching up her content. And that's what you have to do. You have to reinvent the wheel. But when she first started doing it, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't see the vision. I didn't see the views coming in for her either. And I ignored it. I really wish that I would have followed the vision and kept to the vision right with her, just to see if it would have worked for my channel a year ago, 11 months ago. And I probably wouldn't be here. But everything is meant, it's decreed. So I'm not, beat myself up about it, but I know that it works. I just have to be consistent. Alvo does not want to be consistent on doing something different to keep his audience engaged. This is why he's up here talking about this mess. And it's crazy. Your audience is deserving of new content. Now, I did see some comments, I think maybe one person actually, talking about, this sector. It's not this sector. There's a lot of sectors that channel holders only talk about that one topic, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Like Christian Rock sector. For the most part, majority of those channel holders only talk about Christian Rock, and that's what I did. I only talked about Christian Rock. When I was doing Nature Boy content in 2018, 19, I only did, nature boy. And you know, in these sectors, when queenopp was around, it was only queenopp content that they did. We don't knock the hustle, but everything, whatever goes up, must come down. But there has to be a time in your life that you have to reinvent the wheel for yourself and for your audience, or you're going to lose everything. And Alvo's going to end up losing everything. Is very jealous now. He's just a mess. It said, yes, in that you, Alvo, you don't get blessed. It says, I wish you and Tommy not say nothing about him so he can't say. Kai, you're probably going to see less and less of me beside these lives that I do. I definitely will still do my premiere videos, and I'm going to definitely not fall off for doing it. You can't quit your day job until you find a new one. However, I get it. When we talk about him, we make him relevant, but trust me, let him enjoy the fruits of my labors of talking about him, and let him enjoy the fruits of, Tommy the Gossip talking about him, the labor of Tommy the Gossip still talking about him, because it's about to run really thin with us talking about him, and he's going to be forced to have to come up with content. So, this, trust me, this too shall pass. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Alvo shall pass, because when he doesn't have anyone to talk about, including Shamar anymore, Tommy the Gossip and myself, he's going to have to be forced to reinvent the wheel or get missing. Alvo, you disrespect yourself selling your body on X and OnlyFans. Exactly. Alvo needs to get a job in a life now. Exactly. Alvo, your master, looking for you. Yeah, he's something wrong with him. And you degrade disabled people. Alvo, stop the cap. You also take advantage of disabled people. Yep, he was dogging Shamar out. And he knows that if he didn't have all this going on with Shamar taking his name off the bond, he would be still trying to mess with Shamar, trust me. He was trying to do it before he went to Texas. And Messy Doll ran him out of here because Messy Doll was sending the people to his family's house, and they ended up kicking him out, letting him stay there. The fake basement walls, the black walls. Remember, that was in his mother's house. And they Messy Doll kept calling the police there, and the family ended up kicking him out of there. He had nowhere to go, and he ended up going to Texas. And that's how he ended up in Houston, Texas, because they ran him out of town. Well, at least Messy Doll did. So but trust me, he was trying to get back with Shamar. He knew he needed Shamar in order to make it work. Now he's working his set as much as one can work his set that's really not relevant, the person that's really not relevant no more, trying to stay relevant, but not like he could be working his set if he was back with Shamar. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the best he knows how. And folks who envy never progress. They stay at a standstill always. Exactly. My mother even says that too. People that hate never progress. It said, Lord, somebody give me some new motion. That's a lie, Alvo. All your men are hot mess like you. Exactly. It says, Alvo, you lied to your supporters every day. And he admits to it, Nicole. He admits to it. That's the gag. That's a real gag. He admits to it. That's the real gag. Let's try to get them likes up to 100. Let's try to get them up to 100. And welcome to everyone that's in the chat. Hold up, Alvo. You better leave my YouTube. What do you mean, hold up, Al? What have you been trying to do, fried chicken? Oh, you're talking about over here. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. My apologies. Fried chicken. That 150 he was trying to get was to pay to get the furniture back. If it came from Rent a Center, was only 50 a week. So wait a minute. He was just on camera, and that was yesterday, 24 hours ago. And that boy still had his furniture from what it looked like in the background for me. So him needing $150 of furniture money, I don't understand why. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. He lies so much you don't know what to keep up. SL, he only brought you into it to you can talk about him and so he can say something back. Yeah. He's not going to turn himself in. And I said, yep. I'm listening to my supporters who that they look at this like when he goes live on Instagram. Like I said, I'm not really around. I'm doing other things on the back end, on my end. You guys might think that I fell off or, because I'm not really active like I used to be on my channel and putting up all crazy videos, back to back to back. No, on the back end, I'm busy trying to figure out what I need to do. And it doesn't consist of me being over here all day talking about Alvo, helping him out so he can have content by me bringing his name into the equation, talking about him on my lives, helping him, be able to have content to talk about. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? Not anymore going forward. You know what I'm saying? So, he's on his own. He's definitely on his own when it comes to me. Because I'm just not falling for the banana and tailpipe no more. He's going to have to step his game up. Like we all have to step our game up and reinvent the wheel and do it for yourself first and foremost. And also for your people who rock with you. Because people are getting tired of hearing the same old. Even Shamar kind of fell back on being on social media and causing his mess. I'm trying to figure how his rent's going to get paid for 6 months. Right. You just spread Ashley Davis every day, you clown. Yeah, he's a big clown. And I definitely won't miss him from this sector. I promise you I won't. I definitely won't miss him from this sector. He did get a train ran on him. Yeah, I know, because I heard Tommy talking about it. And the dude actually got on the phone with Tommy the other day. And Tommy was talking about he wanted that dude to run the train on him again. And he kept begging the dude every time he ran into him. When was the dude going to run a train on him again? The dude was getting tired of hearing him begging him, like a dog for that train to be ran on him again. And the dude beat him up. This is what allegedly was said by Tommy the Gossip. I say allegedly because I was not there. It says, yes, those folks are tired of you now and keeping. Yep. And them supporters are going to end up getting tired of him asking for money and they're going to stop giving it to him. And then he's going to go to another platform and run that same game there. He done buses, trains, automobile ran on. Oh, wow. Says, why don't you ask yourself, why would you put that rag up under his sink? Ugh. Oh, yeah. I remember he said that story. I always say when somebody tells something that they encountered with somebody, I always say when they tell it the same way all the time, the truth remains the same. Tommy has said that story numerous times about Nasty Alvo. And I'm gonna tell you something. I believe Tommy. I believe Tommy. He's a nasty and conniving MF. I see y'all want to start I'm gonna send those drones. Me and the spec said I'm gonna send them drones. No one has been discussing Alvo. Nope. Oh, did I miss my place with the comments? His name is not Alvo. His name is Bust Down from Back. That's his new name. Alvo, you are a young man and you should get yourself together. You don't have nothing to offer people. Your age can't even set an example for us. I mean, for no one. Yeah, it is. It is. I would never definitely want anyone that I know, my nephews, people that are around his age, to follow any of what Alvo does. This is the epitome. He's just horrible. He just looks horrible. Drinking, all the time. It's just ain't no telling what else he's doing. Alvo just told the blog to stop discussing his business. I don't know why. Manifest, I don't know why Latoya is messing with me. It says how dark he picks apart what Tommy says on live. Alvo don't know, no. You disappointing. Yep. Nobody does. Can somebody please tell me that he messed with horse? That's a charge. Well, I don't know about that. I hope nobody's messing with animals in that way, if that's what you're trying to say. I don't really understand. I'm trying to read these comments because I'm quite sure Tommy can speak on anyone he wants. Right. He can speak on anyone he wants is right. That's what I say. Because I'm gonna speak on whoever I want. And like I said, you can't quit your day job until you find a new one. I've had enough of his garbage mouth. Yeah, and that's why I said, who needs an interview on Alvo? Alvo's mouth is has no filter. Everyone knows everything already. It's nothing to interview. He's told it all to social media. Alvo been knowing he had court back in April. He decided not to go in. It's a video of him saying it. Yeah, he's just a mess. And see, you guys got to understand, he keeps saying misdemeanor. At this point, bro, them people have ran up all the offenses that you have committed while off that bond. And that misdemeanor is now, you got the misdemeanor plus other warrants that are not misdemeanors at this point. They're probably felonies. It's kind of draining, also burning out my happy self. Okay, I see. See, that's why I'm way behind. It says they are doing too much on Bigo. I deleted that app. Yeah, they're doing too much on Bigo. I went on 𝗃𝗘𝗫 and I was like, oh, not go to go. I agree that thing was being. I was in the house screaming, get it out. I keep missing my place with these comments. Hey, Ghetto Superstar, how are you, sweetie? Yes, I just want to come on here for a minute. I'm going to come on a little bit later. I'm trying to edit some stuff before I even talk about it. Good afternoon. Hey, love Erica. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. So I'm gonna get off for now. I just want to come through because I really need to get off so I can edit a couple of things, and I want to speak on some things. But I need to edit first and check out some stuff because I gotta get something up. So I'm gonna get off for now. Most likely we will go live at, let me see, when's the next live before we get off. Yeah, but yeah, it does. I'm gonna be honest with you. It does suck. Reinventing. Yeah, so we're gonna go live at 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna get off now so I can get something done. I'm sorry if I didn't get through all the comments. Try to, but yeah, I'm on my way off of this live and back to the drawing board, which is editing, and I will be back on here 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just telling you in advance so that because I'm gonna set it up in a minute. So that you don't have to wait for no notifications. Just be here 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be like in 2 hours. Love y'all. Stay blessed. I'm out. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Love y'all. Stay blessed. I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.